Hey everybody, this is going to be a quick video here, and this one should be a little bit shorter than the last one. I want to show you some of the things I've been adding to here when looking into the long range for potential winter outlook. And again, this is just based on analogs, not really based on anything else. But there's some analogs that I think stand out nicely here. And first of all of these years here were neutral and so years. Going through the list here. And what I did then was I went through, and well, the first thing I wanted to look for was a neutral INSO with a cold PDO. I think we're finding more and more that the Pacific is a huge driver in the weather patterns. You know, even more so. You think the Atlantic, which are closer to it, would be the big driver, but no, it seems to be more in the Pacific. So I was looking for that cold PDO. Then we're looking at for a warm AMO because that's what we're in now. So I was looking for years with those, and you can see that not all of them have it, but I'll get to how I weighted things in the end here. Also in the Pacific, we're now in a relatively warm EPO, Eastern Pacific Oscillation, and so I was looking for those years as well. Slow tropical seasons. And I was also looking for multi-year neutral ENSOs. What that means is, is this the second or third year of a neutral ENSO? Last year was a neutral. Looks like we're going into a neutral this year. Could be a very weak El Nino, but I think it's going to be, but for comparative purposes, neutral. So, so these are the years I was looking at, and then I went to the climatology website, and where you can plug in the years, and I decided how much weight I'm going to give each season on the plots. And you can see that some of them here I decided to eliminate because there were just too many no answers in the thing. Here we have, now 52, 53 does have a cold PDO and warm AMO, but it has cold EPO, and it was not a multi-year. So I decided that one probably isn't a good match. Now 53, 54, that one didn't have a warm EPO, but it did have the multi-year factor. So I thought that one was a decent match. So I put that one in as a one weight. My favorite years are 61, 62, and 78, 79. The only fly in the ointment with 78, 79 is it was not a warm AMO. It was not all that negative, though, so it wasn't like it was a strongly negative one. So I kind of like that year. So those are my favorites: 67, 68, 68, 69. You can see there's a lot of yes answers on the chart here. So I thought those are pretty decent matches there. 63, 64, fair match here. Yeah, the multi-year and the cold PDO convinced me to at least leave it in as a 1 at that point. Now, the overlying factor in all this, though, is what is the PNA and NAO pattern going to be, and that's just too hard to predict from this far. I mean, as we've seen in the last couple of years, it's tough to predict from a week out, let alone several months out. I will say 61, 62, and 78, 79, my two favorite years here, had a negative NAO and a negative PNA, and I think a couple of these other years did as well. I'm just looking at just a hand sheet I have here. 63, 64, the PNA went from positive to negative, as it's 68, 69. So that seems to be a factor as well. And here's the results that I came up with. First of all, the precipitation pattern from this is from December to February, the heart of winter, and you can see that it's above normal across much of the eastern United States, precipitation-wise. Now, wait till you see what's going to happen here when I get to the temperatures. This is the temperatures from December to February, averaged out over those years as compared to 1950 to 2007. Okay, I mean this is just absolutely astounding. How much cold air there is on this map here. And that's based on, you have the cold Pacific, and you have the cold PNA with the jet stream down here, but you also have the cold NAO. So we have a dip. So the jet stream is just pretty much like this the whole winter, in those cases. Expanding it out here to November to March. Now it's a little bit drier when you expand it out to those months. November and March were drier months, but the cold, that's still there. So now Maybe my analog years are wrong. Maybe our pattern is going to be flipping to a different one. We have to see what the NAO and PNA have to do. But right now, these are the years I'm liking. I eliminated a few of them here as I was doing some more research. But watch the Pacific. I think that's the key that we want to be talking about here is watch the Pacific. What's the Pacific doing? How's that setting up? And that's going to determine how things go downstream. So that's it. I had a good day today. Cowboys won. Some other teams did not. So that's always good in my book. So have a good day.